Alright, there is honestly something wrong with preppy editors. And I'm not just hating on them. You can be a preppy editor if you like, but there's just something so annoying about them. First of all, my eyes are being literally blinded by preppy editors, especially that overly bright pink. And the vibrancy is just way too much, it hurts my eye. Like, calm down a bit. For example, here's a picture with excessive amount of color and brightness. It of course also has to be pink. Another reason, and this could understandably be disagreed on, in nearly every single preppy edit. Why are there always 2 or more people standing so inappropriately close to each other? Literally into each other. Like, at least stay a little more apart. Instead of just blending into each other with those hot pink shirts. Sometimes I get it. It's in a TikTok, YouTube Shorts format. Just a little distance to make it less inappropriate can do something. My next point are preppy editors' fans. The fans are literal different creatures in nearly every single edit. Why does there have to be one person commenting the word slay in general? Here are a few examples. Like, I'm sorry, but just no, it doesn't slay. Next topic are just the actual edit itself. Like, okay, I get it. It's not always the case, but they just seem so effortless. It can sometimes be amusing and just wow, but the process behind it really isn't something that dramatically pleasing. For example, most of the time, they would basically spam effects with music containing strong beats, and it shows how lazy they can be. Here is an example of this.
Skin. So this is love. I know it is. I know it sounds super cliche, but you make me feel some type of way. This is falling.
See the pattern? If you look closely, you can clearly tell most of them look so slay and all Quinny and Yas. But on the other side, you can also clearly tell it just looks as if they just spammed effects. And looking at them in comparison, they look very similar, with 2 or more so close to each, other with sped up music and spammy effects. So it is very effortless if you ask me. The next point is, this point I don't even have to say anything. Just look at these pictures, then I'll describe later. See the pattern? All of the time they contain super happy face. Or at least 99% of them do. All of them contain some sort of excessive bright color, mostly bright pink. A bunch also having core blocks. Those who can afford it. Moving to the next point. Are these preppy channel names? Usernames? I kid you not, they're all copy-pastes. Identical. Basically very similar. The names always have X in it. Some sort of hashtag as a way of guilt tripping. Like hashtag losing sub, for the excessive use of X an example could be. And good luck for this text-to-speech for saying this ~~ clouds XX single quotes ~~ hashtag losing subs, like that could be a possible name for a preppy channel. For example, the guilt tripping with hashtag something to show you're desperate for something, and squads. Preppy squads are a whole different thing with some high requirements. Here's an image. See how many rules it is? Like, I'm sorry, but I doubt anyone will join your preppy squad. Anyway, here's my conclusion. Preppies can be very annoying due to toxicity, effortless content, inappropriate, and its weird fans, and them being basically copy and paste. Bye.